This video will show you how to create a TikTok. So first thing you want to do is click on the TikTok icon, and now you're going to be in a home screen of sorts of TikTok, which is basically a feed of what all you can see in TikTok. You just swipe up. But we're here to create a TikTok. So you'll tap on the plus at the bottom. Now you're in capture mode. So this should look pretty familiar, very similar to other story apps where you're going to record something. But let's walk around what the options are. So starting at the top, sounds. So one great thing about TikTok is that you have the ability to add music or a soundtrack or a soundbite or a movie quote to your TikTok. So all you need to do is search through here for anything. I get to yep, nope, yep, nope. You can look for anything like that. You can look for what's trending. You can actually go back into a TikTok. So if I hop back into this TikTok and I like that original sound, I just tapped on her sound at the bottom of her TikTok and now I have it. And look, I have an option to use that sound in my TikTok. So you do have that option if you're finding that you're seeing people using a sound in their TikToks or music that you're like, ooh, I want to create something for that because it's trending. So you have that option. That is honestly one of the big highlights and features of TikTok, I think, that is really making it popular. So going down the right side, you can flip your camera just like anywhere else. You can flip it and do that. And the nice thing is you can do that throughout your TikTok. And we'll talk about that in a moment. You can change your speed to off and on. So you actually can notice as I tap on, off and on, I'm removing or adding the speed options down below. I like to keep those on, so I recommend you do too. And we'll talk about that too. Now, if you'd like a beauty filter, which will just kind of smooth those rough edges, you can turn that on, kind of the butter filter like it is on Snapchat, say. Filters. You can also add a myriad of filters just to add a little bit of different tone, saturation, contrast, what have you, to your visual. Or you can just be normal. And lastly, if you'd like a countdown for when you're going to start doing whatever you're doing in your TikTok, you can change that to say I'd like a 10-second, 3-second. Maybe it's going to give you a recording limit, so you can say that. So maybe you'd like to have a countdown into recording, but then have TikTok limit you with how long you're going to record. So if I do that, let's say start shooting, 3, 2, 1. Now it's recording me, and it's going to limit me to how long I record, because I said I wanted to record for about 6.7 seconds, but I can also stop that. Okay, so that's really handy. Now, going to the bottom, remember we talked about speed. So you have the option to do slow motion, 2 different settings, or time lapse, 2 different settings. The 1x is normal. Okay, that is normal speed, no adjustment to it. If I hit 0.3 or 0.5x, as you record, that's going to be slow motion. But as you do 2x or 3x, that's going to be time lapse, and it's going to be really fast, and everything's going to go very quickly. Those are ideal for if you're sharing something that takes a long period of time. And again, you only have a certain amount of time in TikTok to record something. You may opt to do that. The record button is down below. Now this, again, one other awesome feature of TikTok that I think the other apps could really catch up with. You can start and stop your recording. On other apps, you tend to have to hold down the record button to record video. You don't have to do that here. So if you tap the record button, it'll record for you, and then I can hit stop, and then I can hit start again and do a new chapter. It's fabulous. That honestly is what makes this one of the best video editors on a social app ever. So that's really handy. Effects is on the left side of the record button. Lots to digest here. You really could spend a whole day just figuring out different things you could add to your TikTok, to make yourself look different, like that. Okay, but anything like that. So and there's lots in here. There's new, there's some interactive ones. This is where people are doing the green screens and things like that. Beauty ones, funny, world. Look at that. Just tons of things you can do. Which again lets your creativity just run wild. On the right, let's say that you don't want to record a TikTok in here, but you actually have pictures or videos you'd like to upload. So you can tap on upload, and that will take you to your gallery. You can add videos. You can also add images. Let's see that. Notice that it's creating a lineup for you below that you can actually just mix and match any of these together. Okay. So you can create all of those, and TikTok will actually stitch them together for you. in the app. And so it'll just kind of create that presentation, but you'll be able to see it before you post it. Now, on the very bottom, you have a couple options for the length of your TikTok and also just kind of what you want it to look like. So the 15-second and 60-second deal with video. So if you would like just a 15-second, very standard default length TikTok, which is great if you're just sharing a quick idea, just keep it at 15 seconds, but you can swipe over to 60. Notice when I swipe to 60, there's now a 15-second little marker, a tally mark up on the top. When you're recording, that'll alert you if you're hitting 15 seconds, and then it'll, you know, as you carry on, you can watch it. And that bar along the top will actually show you the progress you're making along filling in whatever time length you set. Now, you don't have to fill in a whole 60 seconds either. You can limit yourself to 15 seconds, or you can do 45, you can do 32. Anything up to 60 seconds is your length, your maximum length. Then on templates, this is primarily for pictures. So if you have up to 2 to 5 pictures in there you want to upload there, you can do that or select those. Up to 4 photos for film. Up to 5 photos for the photo flow. Up to 4 photos for fancy dots. 1 to 2 for a double exposure. 2 to 13 for a carousel. Countdown with your best 10 photos. That's pretty cool. And the sound effects you'll get on these will marry up with, it'll be used on your whatever you're creating. Up to 6 photos for TikTok travel. 2 to 5 for heartbeats. And beat drop up to 10 photos. Oops. Get back over here so you can see me. All right, and that is really lots to digest there, but those are all the features you have to create a TikTok. I highly recommend go watch some TikToks. Go watch people and what they're creating, and if you see them doing something, you can emulate that. And the great thing about TikTok is that usually you can see those effects listed in the TikTok. So if I hop out of here, so again, we talked about using sound. Let's see if I can go down here. There's duets. Usually if there's there you go, green screen, I can tap on green screen and I can actually add that to my favorites now, and I want to record a green screen. So it's really ideal in here if you are looking for some ideas. Looking at what people are creating is your best bet. But get creative, create something new, create something that nobody else has created before, and that'll get you where you need to be, okay? Have fun creating your TikTok, and please subscribe to this channel if this was useful. I'm on TikTok, Rachel Moore RS. I create some once in a while, but hopefully this was helpful for you, and I can't wait to see your TikToks. Thanks.